What's up guys, for this video we are going to create an Halloween drop for my streetwear brand. As always, I'm gonna show you step by step how to create exactly what I'm doing. The plan is simple. What I will need to do is to implement some elements from Halloween, some ghosts, some pumpkins, some bats, and some other stuff just to make the design more themed to the Halloween vibe. And I think we can just get started in Photoshop. Okay, so here we are in Photoshop, and what I'm trying to aim for this design here is to create a sort of Halloween design, but different from the usual one which I created last year. Here's a photo for reference. The design from last year just implemented the skeleton more than the ghost and the pumpkins. And what I want to do for this design here is to use more the ghosts and the smoke and even the two colors of Halloween rather than just the skeleton. And I think I will put this subject here, this ghost here, over the GMS text. GMS, what does it mean for the people that are watching this video here and don't know already? It means Global Mind Studios, which is the brand name for my clothing brand basically. Here what it did is that I duplicated the M from the GMS, and then from there I changed the color of only the M to purple, and then added it as an overlay over the ghost to create this really nice effect of overlays. And I really like it because it just makes everything merge together in a really cool way, and I think it can really result in a very nice design. So what I'm trying to find here is some images for the bats, which I will need to implement and use mainly on the sides of the ghost to make the design more Halloween themed. And of course I wanted to add some depth and some really nice, let's say, shades and gradients, so I decided to put the bat image in black and white with a black and white gradient, and then from there I added like a little touch of purple just in some spots, just to create a really nice and cohesive color-based graphic. I think that for now I'm doing a great job. Here what I'm trying to find even is I'm finding some spot. I'm searching a spot basically to put this skeleton here, but I think that afterwards I will just delete it because as you might see, it doesn't fit really well. And by the way, the image that I used right now is the same image that I used last year to create the Halloween design, and so I wanted to just change things up and create something completely new. Here I'm just searching for other elements to put beneath the ghost. Spoiler alert, at the end I decided to remove all the things that I'm adding now, since they're okay but they're not perfect, and I think they don't add that much value, so I will just remove them afterwards. And regarding the bats, I decided to just use one bat image and then flip it to the other side just to make sure that all the bats look similar, and I think that this was the best way, if you know what I mean. Afterwards I decided to just move using colors and just make the design more complex through the use of colors. And so I figured out that since the overlay of the M is purple, I think the background GMS text would look really sick in this orange color, and I think it worked quite well. Let's try and put it on a mockup to see what can I add and if it's really finished. And I figured out it's quite well and quite good, but some things are definitely missing, and I think if I add those, the design will be and will result in a more complete and finalized version and design. So what I did is that I decided to go with this curved font here, and I decided to put trick or treat as the main, let's say, title for this design. And I had some ideas on where to put it. At the end, I've decided to put it between the ghost and a bat, just to make sure that all the design looked really sick, because I figured out again that if you add that curved font at the bottom of the whole design, it will look a little bit messy, and so I just put it in a curved way, just diagonally in the middle between the ghost, some bat, and the main text. Afterwards, I decided putting a sort of Halloween themed text, which just describes the t-shirt and the hoodie and all the drop. And I really like it because it adds a sort of story behind the design, and so it's not just a sort of t-shirt design. It actually has at least some meaning. I decided to implement this other font here, which in my opinion is used maybe in the tags to warn something, and so I decided to put attention due to the high intensity of drip or of fear of this product. We advise to take care of it daily. Please choose between trick or treat, choose at your own risk. So I'm basically creating a sort of theme behind this design here, making it one, more complex, and two, more interesting to see, because it adds a really nice vibe and twist to the design. And it actually makes sense, and I really like how it came out. Afterwards, I decided to put it at the bottom of this design here. To finish this design, I decided to use two symbols that you usually find on the products, just to make the design more complex and more industrial. And so I decided to put two elements. The first one is the flammable sign, and the second one is the not suitable for children under 3 sign, which I really like because it shares that danger vibe that you will need to take care of, as written in the down part of the text. Just to complete now the design, I decided to just customize a little bit more the hoodie by putting on the left side of the hoodie the just GMS text, which represent again my brand name, so Global Mind Studios. And on the right, I decided to put maybe something related with the Halloween drop, so put Halloween in just small initials, so HLWN plus drop. I decided to put it with this curved. Here you can find the final result. So here's the final result. Thank you very much for watching this video. Happy Halloween, and see you in the next one. Subscribe. Bye bye.